why you need to go up with your BMW M4. Welcome back to Carbonwurks. Welcome back to Sean's BMW F82 M4. This time it's in for a Nitron R1 coilover kit with a little bit of extra special sauce. This one's been a bit of a first for us, a bit of a long job, bit of a development project. So this video is coming at the end. It's a bit different, but it's all finished, all installed. As you can see at the front of the car, Sean is no stranger to going onto untrodden ground. We've got something that we've not really seen much of with the M4 platform, which is a front axle lift system combined with the Nitron R1 coilovers. So we're going to keep this one brief. I'm going to jump into it. Obviously it's already fitted, there might be some B-roll, but what we're going to do, walk you through the kit, walk you through the different specs of it, what you get for your money, and then at the end we'll show you the front axle lift in action. So the question I hear you all asking is, what do you get from the Nitron R1 kit? So we'll start at the front, working from the top down. The top here, you've got fully adjustable top mounts, which gives you adjuster both in caster and camber. So that's front to back and in and out as you look at the top. And also at the top here is adjustment of the shock absorbers. So on the R1s, that's a single point adjustment, adjusting both bump and rebound all in one point. 28 points of adjustment here at the top, so lots to be going on with. That's the top covered. We'll drop to the side and go into the wheel arch, show you what you get there. So moving into the wheel arch and the main part of the coilover assembly here. Key point, you get the trademark Nitron turquoise mainspring here, which is one of my favourite bits of the colour scheme. So mainspring, assister spring at the top. Big selling point of this kit is the front axle lift. So this section here is actually the hydraulic unit. So there's one on each side at the front. This is what allows for 20 millimeters of lift at the front by the push of a button inside the car, which we'll demonstrate in a bit. So that's their height adjustment as usual, which is done by these locking collars here. And then lastly, hiding behind the scenes, which you can't quite see, but I promise you it's there, is an adjustable anti-roll bar link, which is particularly important if you're going to corner weight the car, which is what we've done with Sean's car as part of the installation. So in order to make the most of that, you need to be able to set up the roll bar appropriately so that it's not loaded with any difference side to side in the ride height, which is what is part of your corner weighting. So I think that pretty much covers everything at the front. We'll move to the back, show you what's going on there. So moving to the rear, on this particular kit, Sean's opted for a full coilover rear, so it changes from being a divorced spring and shock absorber setup as standard to an all-in-one unit, true coilover. It's got a fixed spherical bearing top mount, so upgraded but without the adjustment. Obviously you retain the factory adjustment points of camber and toe at the rear. And as per the front, same standard coilover procedure, adjustment collars and locking ring here to give you the height adjustment for ride height and corner weighting. So that covers that. So we've got business end at the front, we've also got business end at the back. So under the boot floor in here is where I've chosen to install the major parts of the hydraulic system for the front axle lift. As you can see, you've got Nitron's pump here, which is all plumbed in. This hydraulic line runs to the front of the car where the units are on the front corners. You've then got the Nitron control unit. It's all supplied with a full wiring kit, which is all wired in. It also goes into the car with a button on the center console to activate and deactivate the axle lift. So that took me a bit of time to obviously get it looking like that, but I'm really happy with the result. Like I say, last thing is we'll show you the button inside, we'll show you the system working. So finally into the cockpit of the car, and the last most subtle part of the system is this new button here, which I've installed on the center console. So that activates the front axle lift system, which Tim will cut in some B-roll to show you in action at the front of the car. But essentially it's a short hold on the button that then raises the car, showing the blue light, ring light around the button to say that the system's active. That holds it, I think, for just under a minute, and then it starts beeping to warn you that it's going to drop the system again. But that's all handled by the Nitron control unit in the boot. So again, same temporary hold and release, and that will drop the system back down again. So it's nice, simple, within arm's reach, and again, answers the idea, why go up? Means that we can drop it down that little bit more giving Sean the ability to lift it up to negotiate speed humps, get it on his driveway at home, so on and so forth. So that's been the aim of the game with this kit, not just to get the race derived suspension, but also the ability to use it on road as well as on circuit. So if you're still with us, that wraps up everything with this Nitron R1 front axle lift kit. As you'd expect with a coilover installation, we've carried out a full corner weighting to get it to 50, pretty much bang on 50% cross weight, 50.1%. So that's bang on for the balance of the car left to right, and then followed up by our alignment. So a sort of fast road aimed alignment, because Sean is still going to be using this on the road for now. But this is the completion of the first step towards it being a track car. He is aiming to retire this car from daily use and head it towards track, which is why we recommended the Nitrons. This has been a big job. It's been a big undertaking. It's the first time we've done a kit of this order. Thanks go to Nitron for supplying the kit and also for the support in getting it installed. Big thanks go to Sean for trusting us with his car again to do this installation and to get it all sorted out for him. Hopefully he'll be happy when he comes to pick this up tomorrow. And lastly, a thanks to you guys for tuning in and watching and getting this far. Hopefully like, share, subscribe as always is greatly appreciated, and we look forward to seeing Sean's car again for the next never been done before modification. Stay tuned.